And this is Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio. We're covering Army football. Army is off to a 5-1 start. And we have a chance to talk with one of the young players on the Army football team. Had a great opening performance, started the game at quarterback for Army on Saturday at Texas San Antonio. And that is Cade Ballard, who's from Greeneville, Tennessee. Cade, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. How was your practice today?
It was good, never satisfied, but thought we did some good things up front. B-backs played well. All the quarterbacks played well. I think the defense had a good day, and, we're always trying to improve, but I felt like it was a pretty good Tuesday practice.
Terrific. Now, you had quite a first game. You had played briefly in a couple of games before, but you were asked to start down in the Alamodome against Texas San Antonio. What was that experience just like for you to know you were going to be starting and taking the Army football team out on the field?
Well, it started with those guys around me. They accepted me, and they knew what we had to do. We had to go in there and just play very hard and play very physical to get the job done. And I'm just so proud of those guys around me and the quarterback room. Those guys that are, that weren't playing, they were great and just encouraging me, and a lot of tips and reminders helping me. Can't say enough about the quarterback room. But it was a great first start, and TT played great, and O-line played great, and it just made my job a whole lot easier.
Well, I got to ask you again about a couple of big plays. Now, your first drive for Army, you took the team down the field, and Anthony Atkins got a 66-yard run. What was it like just to run that drive and see Anthony go off on that terrific run for a touchdown?
The whole offensive unit, we wanted a great drive to start the game and felt like that would propel us to play well the rest of the game. And, to see Anthony, I think it was play 3 or play 4, to see him bust one and go 50 or 60 yards was incredible. He's a great player, and those guys up front did a great job for him, and he did the rest. It was an amazing play that set the tone of the game, and really proud of him and those guys.
Well, late in the game, when Army needed another score to really to ice the game, you combined with a senior on the team, Cam Harrison, for a 53-yard gain when he was tackled at the 5-yard line. What was it like to be able to get a pass out to a senior and let him make a big play?
It starts up front. Those guys gave me great protection. T-Rob, I think, was the play fake. He had a great play fake, and it just ended up that the Cam came open, and he's a great receiver and a great player and a great teammate. And he just made a huge play. He made my job easy. Kind of slowed it up there in the hole a little bit, and I just got it off, and he caught it, and he did the rest. Made a great play. The other guys in the pattern, did a great job. Their defenders took them, and he was the one that came open, and he just made my job a whole lot easier, and so the O-line and B-back, and it was a great play and a big one in that game.
And then you took the ball in for a 5-yard touchdown, your first collegiate touchdown. It's got to be a big moment for you. Now let's just ask you a little bit about high school. You had from what we have been told, a spectacular high school career. In Tennessee, you went 30-0 as a starting quarterback, which is remarkable. A couple of state championships, and tell us a little bit about your high school experience. What kind of offense did they play down in Tennessee on your team?
Yeah, we ran the spread, but I was just a player in that system. I had some unbelievable guys around me, and an unbelievable culture. I played for my dad. That whole Greeneville High School, culture and history is great. It's been a great program from Fred Sorrells to Mike Zeller to Steve McCurry, and then my dad took it over in 2009. And been fortunate to win a couple state championships and just grow up in the program that it made me comfortable in that program, and those coaches. They're my second family. That coaching staff I grew up with, and that made it amazing for me to just grow up in a winning culture. And it's a lot like here. We just preach toughness, and we get after it in the weight room. And, you know, I couldn't have asked for a better group of buddies to grow up with and play high school football with. And, you know, all the players and coaches that made that ride amazing was just unbelievable. And to play for my dad was spectacular.
Oh, they must be very, very proud of you going to West Point and having a great start on your career here for Army. Tell us a little bit about why you decided to go to West Point.
You know, it starts with the duty, honor, country. I think when I got here and heard those three words, and you know, me, like I've always kind of wanted to serve, but you know, wasn't really introduced to the academies until I started to be recruited and stuff like that. And when I got on campus and met Coach Munkin, and Coach Ware was the coach that recruited me, he did a fantastic job and very professional. And you know, I knew this coaching staff and this place is all about winning. The Secretary of the Army talks about that, you know, winning matters, and it really does around here. And you know, the culture here, just I felt like I fit best here. Just a hard-nosed, you know, go to work culture, and you know, can't ask for a better coaching staff and better teammates. I mean, when you get around the brotherhood, it's not just a word. It's a great culture to be a part of. And when I came here on my visit, I just knew that was the kind of guys I wanted to be around for 4 years.
You know, we know at West Point the first couple of years are very challenging. How is it for you to get through the freshman experience at West Point?
You know, it is, you know, they make it challenging on purpose. You know, you have to want to be here, to stay here. And, you know, between football and the core and academics, you know, it's a lot, but that's what you sign up to do. And, can't say enough about this institution in the Army. It's a great thing to be a part of, and I'm just very blessed, and, God's blessed me a lot to be a part of it.
Well, Cade, it's great to chat. Just also a thought about your preparation for Mercer this week.
You know, they've got a great football team. They're going to play really, really hard, and they have some really good players, and they're well coached. You know, they're going to play hard and come in here and try to win, and that's what they should do. And just, you know, we're just looking forward to the challenge.
Well, Cade Ballard, so good to meet you. You had a great day on Saturday. I know there's going to be a lot of big days for you ahead at West Point, and really just want to wish you the best from everybody at the American Legion.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Good to see you. That's Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio, covering Army football.